Dr. Negi Saab, Akhil ji, Mathur Saab, Tiwari chale gaye, delegates, good morning. First, I will give you the brief idea about the IGL. IGL was incorporated in 1998, and we are available in 11 GS and 32 districts in 4 states. IGL has laid a steel pipeline network, approximately 2,400 kilometer pipelines. These pipeline sizes are from 4-inch to 18-inch, and 100 kilometer pipelines are more than 25 years, because topic is the asset integrity. Then we have to see that what is the pipeline life and what we have to do, the expired pipelines, and how we will get the fitness certificate for that. And I will give you some brief idea about the corrosion in gas pipelines. Is a serious concern that it leads to leak, ruptures, and significant safety and economic consequences. Understanding the cause of corrosion in CGD pipeline due to unavailability of more utility in the vicinity of pipeline, because there are 2 types of pipelines. One is the cross-country pipeline, another is the CGD pipelines. In CGD pipeline, there is no RU, and all the utilities are in 1 meter or 2 meter width. 3 types of corrosions are there. One is the external corrosion, another one is internal corrosion, and stress corrosion cracking. External corrosion can be protected by providing the good coating and cathodic protection system. During project phase, the pipeline is protected into TCP, and after TCP, whenever pipeline is commissioned, it is converted to the PCP. In the city like Delhi, at some sites, there are a lot of utilities are running in parallel to pipeline route, and sometimes it is very difficult to provide adequate CP currents to pipeline. In such case, hot spots locations are identified. Localized CP protection has to be provided at these hot spots. Sometimes we have to do the combined PCP and TCP both. Regular CP monitoring is required. Corrosion survey has to be checked, effectiveness of CP systems and coating integrity. Nowadays, AC interference, that is a serious threat, and IGL is working on it. AC interference is to be checked on regular intervals. The location of steel pipelines near AC power transmission facilities plays a very important role. When gas pipelines run parallel to high voltage transmission lines, the magnetic field induces voltage onto the pipeline. Since a lot of power cable network is being laid to cater energy demand of EV vehicles, DMRC, NMRC, so at those locations, pipelines should be adequately grounded. We have to install the polarization cells. AC interference is a silent killer. जब प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है उसके बाद ही पता चलता है. Safety hazard. High induced voltage can create a dangerous touch potentials for personnel working on the pipelines. AC corrosion, even low steady state AC voltage can cause rapid corrosion at coating defects and severely reducing the asset life. The pipeline which have AC interference issues have to be regularly monitored, and AC interference study with software-based modeling and simulation is to be done, defined frequency. IGL, because 2,400 kilometer pipeline is there, and we are in process to float the tender to do the AC interference survey, and from that we will calculate where are the hot spots. Some of the mitigation measures are as follows: keeping a safe pipe to power line separation distance so as to minimize risk of arcing on the pipeline during a pipeline fault condition, reducing electrical conductivity of the pipe by grounding it to the earth, as this will help in preventing hazardous voltage during fault and steady state conditions, while also minimizing the risk of AC corrosion. Internal corrosion monitoring system is to be placed. IGL, we have installed approximately 20 to 30 corrosion coupons at our pipelines, and we are checking the thickness of the corrosion coupons regularly. Stress corrosion cracking that occurs due to the combined effect of tensile stress and a corrosive environment. Pipeline health assessment, because as I mentioned that IGL pipeline, we have crossed the 25-year life of the pipeline. The integrity of aged pipeline section has to be ensured, and in this direction IGL has done latest pipeline health assessment techniques like MTM, magnetic tomographic method, and immersed ultrasonic inline inspection techniques. And from that, we get the fitness for use certificate, and pipeline life has increased approximately 5 years. So that is very much required whenever the pipeline life is there, completed. Then we have to do the pipeline health assessment survey. Thickness assessment, IGL conduct thickness assessment for all above ground pipeline sections, inside bulk chambers, all pipeline skids and pressure vessels via ultrasonic thickness gauge. Compare the data with baseline values of yearly basis. Thickness monitoring of elbows, reducing pipeline being performed compared to design thickness of individual pipeline sizes. 2 case studies I will mention. First case study I will tell you. IGL has one of the cased railway crossing, 12-inch dia, 300-meter pipeline length, and that was electrically sorted. To achieve the adequate cathodic protection, we have isolated this pipeline section and we have put 2 insulating joints, both the end, and we have protected this pipeline through the PCP method. From the Punti, we have installed one TR unit and the continuous current is being fed, and now pipeline is safe. However, we are thinking that we will replace this section also. So whenever any railway crossing and cased crossing is there, meagre has to be checked, resistance has to be checked, and we have to see that there should not be any sort between cased crossing and the carrier pipe. And this is the case study 2, that is the recent one. On 7th November, 4-inch steel pipeline, IGL steel pipeline, was leaked at the retail outlet in Narela due to the underground LT power cable. What was the cause of effect of incident? Due to the short circuiting of underground 3-phase LT power cable in very close proximity to pipeline, the excessive heat generated and underground 4-inch dia pipeline got punctured, resulting in gas leakage within petrol pump premises. That was the havoc and it was the serious thing. However, IGL have controlled the gas leakage. Immediately, control room team was mobilized, immediately valves were closed, and immediately gas was went off from the other locations. Then this leakage was controlled immediately. The root cause analysis, what was the root cause analysis of this leakage? The LT power cable was improperly laid with 11 kV transformer to the electrical panel to retail outlet, routed directly below the gas pipeline. It was touching with the pipeline. The LT cable, it was touching with the pipeline. The absence of safe separation distance resulted in direct heat transfer to the gas pipeline during the cable fault. This direct thermal impact caused the puncture in high pressure gas pipeline. So what is the lesson of that? And because whenever we ask from the retail outlet, they put the blame on IGL case. Maybe your pipeline, you have laid the pipeline or LT cable. And our team was telling that, no, we have laid the pipeline properly, and the retail outlet, they have laid the cable near the pipeline. So that blame game was going on. But what is the lesson for that? LT power cable must be properly laid with adequate, standard specified separated distance from the underground gas pipelines and station pipings. All underground earthing arrangements must be regularly monitored to ensure their effectiveness during fault conditions. Proper fault protection devices must be installed and maintained on both LT and HT side to prevent such incidents. And I want to give some advice to the industry, and we are also following the same. Ensure joint monitoring and regular coordination between the concerned electrical authorities and city gas distribution. Wherever the interference is there, then jointly we have to work on with them. Maintain proactive safety inspection to verify cable laying, clearance, earthing, and overall infrastructure compliance. Implement strict adherence to cross-utility safety standard to prevent recurrence and minimize the impact on any fault. Topic this resonance has selected, there's the asset integrity, and I really appreciate that this is the serious concern nowadays, because in CGD, whenever any AC interference is there, whenever any workmanship is poor, then hazards are there. In city gas, we have to take more precautions rather than cross-country pipelines. The topic is end, and I wish all the best to the resonance for great success of the conference.